everyone, my name is Kaikun6 and I'm here to do another shopping haul video for you guys. This time I have like a little bit of things to show you. Hopefully this video isn't too long. I tried to record this video earlier and for some reason it cut off, and then I just remembered I don't have that much memory on my phone. I still don't understand why, so hopefully this won't be too long, and because I will talk about a few things before I show you guys what I'm going to show you guys. A few things, a lot of the things I will show you is a lot of Dollar Tree items that I have found these past couple of weeks. Wanted to go shopping with my husband and my mother-in-law. And then some few clothing items from Walmart that I have found. So we will go through them really quickly as much as I can, but I will talk to you about why am I recording this video on a Friday morning. So last week, a lot of my friends know about this now. Like there's some that just haven't been in social media for a while, and so I got something in my hair. Sorry you guys, I don't know what that is. Unless that's like the reflection of the light on my hair, I don't know. Anyway, so last week, it's already been about a week since this happened, but like, I posted this up in my personal Facebook, and a lot of my friends and family know about this. So for those that don't know, then you'll know now if you watch this video right now. Last week my husband got into a really bad car wreck. Like it was so bad, like the front end of our Kia Soul was like, you know, smashed inside. It was just so crazy. Some truck like hit him or something. I don't remember, but like he said something about like I think he failed to yield or something, I don't know, and it resulted in our car just not working anymore. And so he felt really sad, and I felt sad because I was just like, that was like our only mode of transportation. And he had to deal with like this first major wreck in a very, very long, like I think this is his first major wreck at all. And so he did the police report on there. Like he talked to the police and he exchanged information with the other guy. And yes, my husband is fine. He really is. I was about to get to that point. My husband is fine. The only thing is like he's still a little bit shaken up from it. And plus, he got bruising from the seatbelt. So he has like this huge bruise on his chest and then some on his belly. And it didn't show up in the first 2 days that much, but then after like maybe by Friday and Saturday, it got really worse. And even as of today, the bruises on his chest and on his belly got really worse. And I remembered my mother-in-law telling me like, oh, there's like this homemade remedy that could get rid of the bruising. And I was just like, sure. And I keep forgetting to do it because as soon as my husband comes home from work, all he wants to do is just go eat, lay down, watch TV, whatever, and then go to sleep. So I'll just have to try to convince him to get the home remedy on him. But anyway, but yeah, that's what happened. And then like these past couple of days also, well, many days, Texas weather has been really crazy. Like we started getting winds. We had an Arctic blast this past weekend. And it was just really hectic. Like my husband went back to work, and then all of a sudden the pipes broke at his job, and he ended up coming home early from work, and it was just crazy. Like that's why I didn't record anything for Wednesday, because of that. And then he came home early yesterday on a Thursday, and so we ended up going shopping. But all we did was we were trying to look around for a microwave. That we've been hunting for this microwave for like over a month now. And all I've been doing was cooking my food, and the way that I've been heating up my food was my toaster oven or like my regular oven. So I haven't like had a microwave in forever. So what happened was my microwave had like this really weird bubble inside, and my husband thought it was gonna explode and like caught fire. And when I looked at it, yeah, it looked really like, it looks sus, you guys. It really is. So I just said, you know what, we're just gonna get a new microwave. And we haven't really had a chance to look at microwaves. All we've done was just like, we're gonna go inside the store shopping, this and this, and that's it. So that's what happened. And so I felt like, okay, will I actually record a video this week? And I was like, yeah, I might as well. I'm going to record a video explaining what happened, and that's why I'm recording on a Friday, and then just show you guys the items, and then I'll just see you guys next week on Wednesday. So we will see. So I have a few items that did not fit in my Lego box. And yeah, and so I felt like maybe I'll just show you guys that in a bit. But I'll show you guys the items that I have gotten from Walmart. And it's just clothing items, that's for sure. And so the first thing I will show you is a Valentine's moo type of thing. I feel like this was perfect for Valentine's Day for me. And if you guys don't know what a moo is, like I barely like heard about this like months and months ago. But a moo apparently is like a pajama dress with pockets. And supposedly they're from Joy Spun. That's why they're calling it moo or something. So yeah, so this is from Joy Spun. It's a 2 to 3X. It's like this pretty print on there, and I'm a sucker for some reason from black and pink and red type of stuff like this. Like, I don't know why, but this print really called out to me, and I was just like, you know what, I'm taking you home. And that's what I did. And yeah, so see, there's like pockets in here, and it's so pretty. I love moo-moos. I really, really do. I love moo-moos. And I think you're gonna see me wear moo-moos for the entire year, because all I wanted to do was just be comfortable, because I felt like I've never really done any like New Year's resolutions for myself or anything. But like this year, I felt like, okay, well, I'll just drink more water than I'm used to for this year. That's gonna be one of my goals for this year. Wear more comfortable clothing for sure. And I don't know what else. Probably write more for sure. Because I stopped writing for a little bit because like I haven't been like really, you know, like I haven't had any like vivid dreams that I could remember for me to write down or something into a short story or whatnot. But it was just mainly like I just wanted to take a break, and then all of a sudden I just got hit with like this short story idea that I've been wanting to write with, and then this other one was like from a dream last night. It was just so weird how it had just happened. It was just like one of those things where I'm having like withdrawals from like writing and reading mainly. So I have been like, you know, either been playing video games to like just get rid of that itch or forget it, or I have been watching like TV shows on my phone so that way I can just like forget about it and this, and all of a sudden I just had an idea for a short story, and then all of a sudden my brain decided to give me a dream for another short story idea. It's just so weird. But anyway, but yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to do that this year, and then hopefully I'll be able to do some self-publishing if I can, if I ever have the money for it. I don't know. After this whole car accident thing, we don't know what's going to be for us in the future, but all I know is that we ended up getting a rental truck for sure, and I love that thing. It's a 2022 Nissan Frontier. That thing is so huge. Like, it's such a huge truck, and it's so reliable. I really love it. And I was telling my husband, like, if our car insurance company or whatever are gonna help us out with this, whatever happened in the accident, hopefully we'll be able to have enough money for a down payment so we can invest in a truck. And my husband was like, yeah, but not this type of big of a truck. I was just trying to get something that was a little bit sturdy so that way I can, you know, drive from to and from work, so that way we don't have to deal like with a broken down vehicle, or, you know, a vehicle that gets stuck in a ditch, this and this. And I was just like, I don't know, but I really love this truck. But anyway, so we will see what happens, but hopefully in the near future I would be able to do some self-publishing, and then I'm gonna hire hopefully some artists. I'm gonna see if I can hire like 2 of my artist friends to see if they're interested in doing like an art cover for my book. I don't know. I'm just like thinking about it in the near future, and if there's anything that progresses in that, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, so yeah, so I ended up getting like these moo-moos and that one was like the heart print one, and then this one was the one that made me cry, because I was like, I've been looking for this one. Well, actually, yes and no. Like, I remember seeing this like a couple months ago at like one of our local Walmarts, and then all of a sudden I was like, you know what, I'm getting it. I am really, really getting it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I did. And it's also by Joy Spun. It's a 2 to 3X, and it's like this really pretty cherry print moo, and I love it so much. And speaking of cherries, oh my goodness, I just remember this, you guys. Like, hold on a minute, let me go grab it real quick. Prime, if you guys don't know about that company, it has been started by Logan Paul and KSI. And if you never had Prime, go ahead and get some. It is so good. And it's so funny. This is not a promo or anything. It's just like free advertisement, because I really do enjoy drinking Prime. But and if you see my previous videos before like the holidays showed up, I have a Prime shelf, or well, I don't have it right now, like, but there's a shelf somewhere up here where I used to display like bottles and cans and all that stuff for Prime, and I've been trying to keep up a collection for them. And then so it's so funny, I just found this like weeks ago, and it's Cherry Freeze by Prime. I'm giving this one a 6.5 out of 10. The only reason why it was because the flavor is delicious. It really is, but I feel like it's still missing that cherry punch, you know, that I really like. Like, if you guys don't know, like, I love fruity drinks. Like, I love like fruit sodas, fruit waters, anything. It's just really good. And I've been like all into it last year, and then I'm gonna be doing it this year. And so, and it's so funny, it just reminded me of this cherry printed Moo Moo. But I've been wanting to like get back into like drinking a variety of drinks, and then I was like, I want to get back into drinking a lot of Prime also, because I really enjoy it. And so I found this one at our local Walmart somewhere, and it's so good. It really is. It's just I love strong flavored drinks also, and so I felt like this was missing a little bit of that cherry punch that I really like, but I really like it. And so I'm hoping I don't know, maybe I just had like a really bad one. I don't know. I'm just saying, but I really like it. I recommend it. Just grab it. If you like some, and they have other different flavors. I'm telling you, this is not a promo, like I said before. This is free advertisement. But I love Prime, and one of my favorite flavors from them is Metamoon, and it's amazing. So so that's it. And then just yesterday when I went to go shopping to go get a microwave with my husband, he found this one, and immediately I went, this is Metamoon. I've been looking for the Metamoon hydration, or the energy drink. And then when I saw this one, I'm like, no, this is an original Prime energy drink. I'm like, that is crazy. Usually my local Walmarts will never ever have this until like months later. And they barely stocked up on Glowberry. That's the surprising thing. And I think I have a bottle for Glowberry, right? Yeah, I do. Sorry, that was my bad. I still haven't cleaned it up. But yeah, I have the Glowberry one. This is one of my favorite ones. This tasted like sour green apple. And I am a sucker for green apple, especially for green apple soda. Like, I love the green apple soda. And so this one was the one that reminded me of that. So anyway, so when I tasted this is really good. I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. I don't know why, but this was so good. I wish like that Walmart was making it a lot colder, so that way I can give it an 11 out of 10. But for now, it's getting a 10 out of 10. If you find this one or any of the other flavors at your local Walmart, your Kroger, your GNC, or anywhere that they sell Prime, grab you some. It's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to like showing the last few items from Walmart. I found this, my husband found this pajama set for me. And it's $11.98. I don't have the tags no more because they have been washed, and I'm about to go put them away in my closet once I'm done recording this video. And so, and this one had like butterfly prints on there, and this is the shirt with it. And I felt like this one will be a good size for me, but who knows. But like this year, like I said, I wanted to wear more comfortable clothing, but I also want to be a little bit picky when it comes to the sleeve length size. And this looks a little bit too small for me, but I am not sure. I'm gonna have to like try it on and see if it is too small or not. But like trying to make this long story short, my clothes get stuck on everything. Comes to metal shelves, to like plastic shelves, or even at my height, you know, like I am very short. I'm like 5'2", and I get things stuck on everything all the time, especially with like clothing and stuff like that. But it's just mainly the sleeves of my shirts. And there were a few times I had to throw away so many shirts because they get tugged on and they get ripped, or they get holes in them. And I'm like, I'm not about to deal with that this year. You know, I dealt with it last year. This is a brand new year. I'm not going to deal with that. And so what I wanted to start doing was buying shirts that are like half length or even 3/4. Because I feel like 3/4 length sleeves is going to be perfect. But if I can do the half length, it'd be perfect. And so, but like, since this is just going to be worn at home, you know, I'm like, I might as well just wear it at home and just deal with it. But if I get something stuck at my house too, like I do in grocery stores or dollar stores or anywhere when I'm going out shopping with my husband or my mother-in-law, they're getting donated or they're getting put on Mercari. I don't know. I just thought about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with it this year. So anyway, but yeah, that came with a shirt, and this came with like pajama pants. But these are huge for a 2X. Like, I know my waist is big, but it's not this big. You know, like sometimes I could wear a 1X, a 2X, or a 3X depending on brands. And you know, this is Joy Spun, and this 2X pajama pants is huge, and it has pockets also. Yeah, I'm trying to see where the pockets are. So it has pockets. So in reality, I think I'm gonna give these ones to my mother-in-law because she needs them more than I do, and plus she loves butterflies like I do. So hopefully she'll enjoy those because she's always out whenever she's at home. She's always like, oh, I gotta go feed the geese, and after a certain time in the day, she just starts wearing her pajamas, right? And so sometimes she needs to have her phone outside in case of like she falls and she doesn't hear, you know, her husband doesn't hear her calling out for help or anything. At least she'll have her phone and stuff like that. And most of the time her phone is like under her armpit or somewhere, you know, in her person. Or sometimes she'll put it down somewhere while she goes feed her geese and the cats in her yard. And so I think that this will be a little bit helpful for her since it has pockets. And that way she can just carry her phone with her. So in case, you know, hopefully nothing bad ever happens to her. That's what I'm saying. But if for some reason she accidentally slips and falls, like at least she has her phone in her pocket because of like the pajama pants or just pants in general that has pockets where she can just reach for her phone and call 911 or call her husband to see if she can help her get off of the floor or something. Because who knows how many times that has happened to her. And like she never had a phone with her, you know, and that's scary because it's like she could be home alone because her husband goes to work at least like once a week to go to, you know, his job, and he works at home all the time. But like, you know, his job wants him to, you know, travel to the job site at least once a week. And then the time that she's by herself, like anything can happen to her. And so I felt like maybe these pajama pants would be helpful for her. And plus she likes butterflies. So anyway, I'm already rambling on about like a few about pajama pants. So anyway, these next few things I will show you are these next few items, they're from Dollar Tree. So I've been trying to get in a kick of like finding some larger Tupperwares or storage containers, I would say, just for food. And so I gravitate these 3 that I'll be showing you guys right here. And my first thought was when I first saw this one, and it's like it holds in 10 cups, and it's by SureFresh, and the lid is pretty good. Like I don't have that much hand strength, so then if I have a hard time trying to even close it and open it, I just know this pretty good. And I have the larger ones, which is like I don't know how many cups it holds, but it's so big. I use those for panko, and I felt like maybe I could use this one also for panko if I need to. But like the ones that I use for they're 2 large ones. They're like about that thin, I think. I'm not sure, but they're like really, really huge. But anyway, I use those to store. I used to store them for like cream of chicken and gravy and some other stuff that I make like at home, and but now I want to use them for like panko stuff because most of the time my husband and I, we're always in the mood for fried chicken or katsu and this. And so I use a lot of panko and flour. And so those containers, that's what they are. And then one container can be for eggs. And I felt like maybe this one could be for eggs. I don't know. But I use a huge bowl for the eggs. So anyway. But I want, because because I know this this winter for sure for this year has been really cold, and so I want to start storing, you know, ingredients where I could use it for soup. And my first thought for this one was maybe I could put gravy in here, maybe, or like some sort of cream of chicken or something. I don't know. That was my thought. And so I thought that's going to be perfect because I really need large Tupperware containers. So, and then this one is like this huge square one. And this one holds, 10 cups, sorry. And it's also by SureFresh. And the lid is pretty good, too, on this one. So, this one, my thought was, like, since, like, at least once a week, my husband and I, we eat rice and pasta, at least. And the rest of the time, we just eat, like, vegetables, lean meats, and this. So, it's, like, not really in a diet, but it's just, like, whatever I'm craving for, I'm just, like, I need to make that. And then my husband just goes with it because he's like, hey, I'm hungry. I don't even have the energy to even tell you what I want for dinner. So whatever you cook, I will eat it. So basically that's what it is. So, And so in this one, I looked at it, I was like, this is gonna be perfect for rice for sure. So because ever since I saw that video about rice, it just got me scared, you guys, because apparently like the first things that get caught mold easily is rice, or cooked rice, and peanuts. And I was just like, okay, what I am gonna do is, like, if I make a lot of rice, I'm gonna let it cool down, put it in this container and freeze it, and hopefully it somehow resolves that issue, because I really love rice. I really do. So I felt like, and I even make a lot of it to the point where sometimes like I'll just leave it in the fridge for like a couple days, and then I cook it, or try to cook it, and then I eat it, and then I'm just like, okay, I don't want rice for whatever reason. Because sometimes, yes, I will cook it once a week, but sometimes we will be like, well, we want to have it at least 3 times a week, and I'm like, that's way too much for me anyway. And so I felt like if I still have a lot of rice a lot of rice left over, I can't even speak today, you guys, I'll be able to put it in this container, freeze it, and then if we're in the mood for rice, at least we have some. So anyway, yeah. And then I got this one. This one holds 13.56 cups. This one I thought maybe this could be for cream of chicken for sure, or soup, because like I said, it's getting really cold here in Texas. Right now it's like 30 something degrees or something, but it gotten windy in the past few hours, and right now it's just sunny and clear and stuff, but it's still cold outside. So that's why I'm wearing a kimono, you guys. And I felt like I'm gonna be making a lot of soup, especially for this winter, and so I felt like maybe I should you know, start making a lot of soup. So I'd like pull out the crock pot, start making soup, and I always have a lot left over, and I'm like, okay, that's not going to Cletus, which is my cat, because most of the time he'll want some leftovers, and I'll give him leftovers other than his regular cat food. So, and I felt like, okay, well, this is way too much soup, I need to go freeze it, and there you go. So, and the next time my husband and I were craving for soup, or we have another cold day like we are having today, then yeah, it's just gonna be I'm just gonna have to thaw out the soup, heat it up, and then eat it, basically. So anyway, I got my little Lego box here. It's already full of stuff, and most of the stuff is kind of boring, and some of it's like, oh, I don't think you need an explanation for it, but I might as well explain it. But these 2 items I will show you guys in this box are like these rectangular wood thingies, like scalloped edges or something. Square decorative edge wood tray. There you go. That's what they're called. And I grabbed 2 of these because they were the only 2 that I have found in, I think I don't know which Dollar Tree it was, but anyway, my thought process was I was going to do a crafting video with these. What I wanted to do was like a large candle holder type of thing, and then another one would be like the shorter candle holder type of thing. And I thought, well, I don't know what, I had an idea what I was going to do for the inside and the outside, so hopefully in a future video I'll be able to do that for a crafting video, so hopefully I will. These next items I'll show you, they're kind of like, you know, sheep protectors. They're just a pack of 5. I got 5 of them, and each one is like 16 of them. I remember I was doing research for sheep protectors for like so long, but I always gravitate towards Dollar Tree, since that's the only store I usually shop with my mother-in-law, unless she has some other errands to run anyway. But I remember I was doing a lot of price comparing, especially with Walmart and Target. I don't do like Office Max or Staples or something, because they're a little bit further away from me anyway. But like, I was trying to find some sheep protectors because I felt like this year I wanted to write more, especially for one of my goals this year. And I wanted to, you know, start writing more, and I wanted to get more materials, or yeah, more materials for them. Sorry, I can't even speak. And so I felt like maybe I should, if I wanted to write more, I might as well get more of these sheet protectors, because all I do is like, I get notebooks. Once I'm done writing on both sides of the page, I rip them out, put them in one of these sheet protectors, and then put it in my binder, and that's it. And that's another thing I will have to go get, is more binders. The cover for my main story, that like my lifelong story basically, that I have dreamt with ever since I was a child, the cover on that binder broke. I don't know how. I remember it just fell, and it just like ripped from its seam, and then I'm just like, okay, now I gotta go get a new binder. So anyway, I'm gonna do that hopefully soon. And yeah, so these next few items, boring as it is, it's just cleaning products. I got Dawn Ultra soap. Like, I need to go get some to put some in my dishwasher. I know a lot of people are like, why are you putting that in a dishwasher? Don't you have like the, you know, like the little Cascade pods and this and this? Yes, I do, but I cannot do dishes for some reason. Like, my dishwasher is very picky, right? Like, I have been using it for so many years now, and I have cleaned it and everything, but for some reason, like, when it's like days like this, when it gets really cold, it don't clean my dishes properly. And so the only solution I ever found was that I add my little, you know, dishwasher pods in there. Then I put like a little bit of soap in there, and then like vinegar, so it can clear out everything, because sometimes food gets stuck in one of those little holes that squirts out the water from the rotating blade that's inside my dishwasher, and like food gets stuck on it, and then it don't clean my dishes right, and then I'm just like, okay, now I gotta go rewash them again or something, because it's been a long time since I've hand washed anything, to be honest, because I'm trying to protect my hands, because if I'm writing a lot, like, my hands get really crusty, especially this hand, since I'm a right-handed person. But yeah, I'm starting to get like really bad dry skin on this area, so I had to start taking care of my own skin like this if I'm gonna be writing full-time or whatever. But anyway, but yeah, and then I got Spink and Span also. Like, it's just, I really like this one. It's funny, I never heard of this brand before, and most of the time I rarely went to go to Dollar Tree, especially when I was living in California, because we were looking for certain stuff in Dollar Tree, and then my mom's like, well, I can't find it, we gotta go somewhere else, and then we'll find it somewhere else. So as soon as I moved here, it was just like, hey, you know, like, we like this Spick and Span, and I was just like, okay. And I use this one for everything. I clean, what I would do is like do a degreaser first, and then I spray this one and all that. That's just boring. I don't think you guys want to hear me talk about cleaning my own house anyway. Oh, I forgot I had the tags for this one. I don't know. But yeah, there's the tags for those muumuus. And yeah, they're $7.98. The pajama set was $11.98. So, but if you found those like at your local Walmart on sale, go ahead and grab it, because one of the muumuus that I have gotten last year, that was like, I think it's the one that has the coffee on there. That one was $5, so I was just like, that's a pretty good deal anyway. So the next few items I will show you. Oh, I don't have one of the items here with me, but that's okay. I don't have the tag with it no more. But I bought 2 brownie pans from Dollar Tree also, and that one carried well, I was trying to find out like a replacement for a tray that was inside my toaster oven, because during a really bad winter storm, like, I think it was like back in 2020 or 2021, I think it's one of those years, the tray was inside my dishwasher, and like everything in there caught mold, so I had to go like clean it and all that, and I felt like I'm not gonna clean that tray, and so I've been trying to look for a replacement for it. Most of it were too big, too small, and so I felt like, you know what, I'm gonna see if I could try it with the brownie pan, and it works. I really like it. So I bought 2 of them. So one of them is for, you know, catching all the juices, while the other one is actually used to, you know, bake stuff in there or roast stuff and all that. So anyway, that's what I'm using them for. So and I did use a brownie pan before in the past to make a wagon out of that, and I'm trying to figure out what happened to my wagon. So maybe in a future crafting video I'll show you that one, so we'll see. Anyway, these next few items are like Valentine's Day items, and yeah, and they're gonna be like future craft projects for sure. That's for sure. I'm trying to put away some stuff right now so that way I can have a cleaning space, so bear with me. But it's so funny, like, before in the past I never gravitated towards signs, and now all of a sudden I got these 2 signs, and this one is really cute. It's like an ombre effect, and it has like a red fuzzy heart in the middle, and then this one is rainbow with a pink fuzzy heart in the middle, and it just says decor on there. So I'm just showing you guys the tag on there. But yeah, it's so funny, I never gravitated towards signs. I've never really thought about, you know, just looking at a sign and be like, oh, that's gonna be perfect to hang up in my home. Usually I'm the one that likes to make stuff and then just try to hang it around my house, and for some reason I felt like this was perfect, and it's gonna be really cute for me to hang up somewhere in the house at Valentine's Day. And but yeah, and I really love rainbows. I really do. And there's the tag for this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. I know it's a little bit further away. and I've been having problems with focusing on this camera for such a long time. But yeah, I felt like this was really cute. I love rainbows. Just the colors itself is just really pretty. And not only that, like when I saw this pretty blue, I was just like, oh my god, I love this blue. So anyway, this one was like a very because a lot of people were having controversies about this one. It's a wood bead wreath form type of thing, and it's like a shape of a heart, and it just has the tag on there like this. And there's yeah, there you go, there's the barcode for this one. And it fell off, so that's kind of funny. So anyway, a lot of people were kind of like, oh, I bet you what they did was they got the regular round wreath forms, or like these wreath ones, and all they did was they squished it in the middle just to shape it like a heart, and they put the tag on there for Valentine's Day, and there you go. And I felt like, I think that's what they did. And I remembered, I think I tested it out one day in the store, and then somebody else tested it out also. But I found a lot of those rounded bead wreaths, and they squished it down in the middle to make it like a heart, and they were like, oh my god, you can still do that with a heart. And so they decided, okay, we're gonna start, if we can't find these ones, we're gonna get the round ones, and then they'll make their own hearts. And that's what they did. And I felt like I did that, and I wanted to do that more, but I felt like I wanted to have different shapes of them. And so I felt like this one was enough, and I felt like I'm going to do something with this, probably do a little bit of a makeover on this. So what I am going to do is probably like do wood stain on there, put some lace in the back, or not, some sort of fabric to make it look really cute or something. I don't know. Well, I'll just think about it. But that will be a future crafting video. And then it was so funny, a funny story about this one, because I also looked for this for a very long time. And it is like a white, pink, and red bead wreath, like a wood bead wreath. So I'll just show you the tag for this one. And it was hanging up randomly somewhere at one of our local Dollar Trees, and I think it's the one in Rowlett. And my mother-in-law was on her way to go to the restroom. She spotted it, I guess, and she was just like, okay, I know she's been looking for this one, but I'm gonna go see. I'll give this person a chance to see if like they're gonna grab it. So after she came back from the restroom, she saw it again. Nobody claimed it, and she was just like, okay, well, this one's yours, right? And I was just like, sure. And I remember I gave many people in the store a chance to see if like they wanted it, because it was just hanging randomly in a store or somewhere around in the store. So I ended up just like grabbing it and just like, you know, giving everybody a chance. And yeah, so anyway, I ended up taking it home, and it's so pretty. I love it. And then when I was looking at this next item, which is going to be the last time I'm going to show you guys, and it's like these heart-shaped rings, and I know these are new because I never had these before. And what I had in mind was like, I'm going to do the wooded beads also, different sizes. And each one is going to be like solid colors. So one's going to be white, one's going to be red, and one's going to be pink. I still don't know which one will it belong to, but I just had this idea of like, I'm going to do a white, red, and a pink solid colors for these ones. So that's going to be like a future crafting project and all that. So yeah. So anyway, that's all the items I want to show you guys. I don't even know how, like, I just know this video is pretty long, so I'm sorry, you guys. I had to ramble on a little bit and probably explain myself, like, why am I recording a video on a Friday, and then plus show you some items while I try to explain everything, but I just went on rambling. So, excuse me, I'm gonna go clean up again. I gotta go put away my moo-moos that I have washed and all that stuff. So, and then I gotta go hang up all these things somewhere, and then hopefully clean up the small room. And if not, I'm just gonna concentrate on writing and doing some other stuff. So anyway, that's everything for today. I don't know what video I'm gonna be doing next week. I don't know if well, maybe I could do a crafting video, because I haven't done that in so long, because, you know, I haven't been really doing any type of crafting other than pumpkin stuff, and I don't even know whatever happened to my pumpkin stuff. I don't know, but I'll find the stuff, because I did work, like, 1 week, I did work on, like pumpkin stuff, and then I think I put it away or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna go find it, and I gotta go rearrange my totes for the holidays, because I need to find out, like, if everything is in order for this year, so that way, like, if I have stuff for Valentine's Day, I want to get like a storage container so I can just put all my Valentine's Day stuff that I have found in there. I don't really celebrate the other holidays much, like, you know, I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day at all. maybe 4th of July sometimes, but I'm like, that's more like, you know, like, that's for the patriotic people. I'm not really patriotic, to be honest. I don't really gravitate towards that type of stuff, but like, I only celebrated just because of my mother-in-law. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go clean up, and then hopefully get everything ready before my husband comes home from work. So anyway, hopefully you guys have a lovely day and a lovely week, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye everyone.